Hi, I'm Caroline, and this is Angela. And we're here to talk about how nature and the elements are helping us to find balance in our life. I think it's no secret to see how our concreted cities are stressful, noisy, and preventing any absorption of our own stress inside. You just need to walk in the forest or swim in the ocean or lie down on the grass or walk barefoot to realize how helpful nature is for us.
So I think for now and over the last few decades, with the increase of the economic need and wants, we have become disconnected from those abilities to go for a walk in the nature, to go for a swim, and to make those routines a part of our lives. And perhaps in the past we did that naturally, and we were had a little bit more time to do those things. Whereas now I feel the time has been taken away from us, but now given back to us.
Yes, we can reconnect directly through our own meditation. And meditation is a state in which you achieve thoughtless awareness, or in other words, you stop thinking. And so we are going to learn during this webcast how we can connect to the earth and find in that state of meditation a state of balance.
Which is amazing, because not everybody lives in a beautiful environment like the ocean or a rainforest or in the bush or near a river. When you're living in the city, you can also achieve this balance by connecting through the elements, through the meditation. So the only way to truly connect with nature inside of us is to be in the present moment and the silence and the peace. And the only way to achieve that is the awakening of the Kundalini energy, which sits in our sacrum bone. The Kundalini, with our pure desire, rises up through the central system and pierces the fontanelle bone and places us into a state of thoughtless awareness. This can only happen through our pure desire to connect with everything that is. And we're going to achieve that now.
We are the children of the earth.
So now let's get started and let's try an experience of meditation. So if you could find a spot that is comfortable for you, you can sit on a chair, on the sofa, or cross-legged on the floor, and just relax. Maybe take your shoes off as well. It's now time to experience our self-realization, where our Kundalini is going to awaken. And it's a very spontaneous and simple process, which I'm going to guide you through. So you can close your eyes and take a few big deep breaths peacefully. And just let go anything. All your tensions. Just let go everything. We put our right hand on our heart and take a big deep breath peacefully. And here we ask a very simple question. Mother, who am I? Who am I really? What is the truth about myself? Who am I? Then you lower your hand about 10 centimeters on the lower part of your rib cage. Mother, am I my own master? Am I my own teacher? Am I my own guru? Am I my own master? Then you lower your hand where the left leg and the body join together. Mother, please give me the pure knowledge. Please give me the pure knowledge. The knowledge that is infinite and eternal. Please give me the pure knowledge. Then you put your hand back on the left side of your rib cage where it was before. Mother, I am my own master. I am my own teacher. The knowledge is inside of me. And I can choose to do the right thing. I can choose my own path. I am my own master. You can put your hand back on your heart. And again, take a big deep breath peacefully. The most important truth about ourselves is that we are a spiritual being. Mother, I am the spirit. I am not this body. I am not this mind. I'm not these emotions. I am the pure spirit. I am the pure spirit. I am the reflection of the divine. Take another big deep breath. I am the pure spirit. Then put your hand on the left side of your neck, where the shoulder and neck meet together. And gently turn your head toward the right shoulder, just to stretch that spot here. And this center can get affected if we feel guilty. But guilt is a myth. It doesn't change anything. It's not going to help you in any way. So So no matter what you've done, just let it go. Mother, I am not guilty. I am not guilty for anything at all. I am not guilty. Say it many times from your heart with full confidence. This is the truth. Mother, I am not guilty. I am not guilty for anything at all. Then we put our hand on our forehead and we press the temple on each side with our fingers. And here we need to let go of the past. Mother, I forgive. I forgive everyone and I forgive myself. I forgive. I forgive. I forgive. Then you put your hand at the back of your head and turn your face towards the sky. Mother, if I've done anything against my spirit, knowingly or unknowingly, please forgive me. Please forgive me, Mother. Please forgive me. And finally, we put our hand on the top of our head, on the fontanelle, and we stretch our fingers towards the sky. Just give a gentle pressure there. And we massage the full scalp in a clockwise direction. Mother, please give me my self-realization. Please give me my enlightenment. Mother Kundalini, please rise and connect me to everyone. Connect me to myself, to my spirit. You can put your hand back on the lap. And just stay like this a few minutes. You can keep your attention above your head, above your thoughts, in silence. And you can scoop your Kundalini from the base of your spine to the top of your head. And just give a gentle pressure there and rotate the full scalp in a clockwise direction. And then keep going your journey above your head. And see if you can feel a gentle cool breeze coming from your fontanelle, from the top of your head. You can also try with your left hand. The Kundalini feels cool when you put your hand on the top of your head. But sometimes it can feel a bit warm because in the process of rising, Kundalini finds some blockages that while pushing through become a little bit hot. But don't worry, this will go very quickly. I hope you've enjoyed your meditation. I just wanted to tell you, if you didn't feel anything on the top of your head, don't worry. It will get there at some stage. So most important is to meditate every day a little bit. The person that brought self-realization to the world is Shri Mataji Nirmala Devi. Shri Mataji started Sahaja Yoga in 1970 and traveled the world to teach meditation to everyone desiring it. She passed away in 2011, but her legacy lives on in all of us. And there's now many people all around the world meditating every day to find balance and peace, and that are enjoying giving and passing on the self-realization to everyone else. Sahaja Yoga is now taught in over 100 countries, and its teaching is free for all. In her time with us, Shri Mataji gave over 3,000 talks, and they're all available on YouTube. This is an extract of one of them, given in Sydney in 1987, and it will be followed by a guided meditation focusing on breathing by Shri Mataji herself. Enjoy.
I'm happy that you all were meditating here and we're trying to develop your depth. You all have depth, a very deep personality within yourself. But we have to touch that. That's very important. Because, you see, we sing, have music, that's a very good thing. We enjoy each other's company also is very good. And that's a nice thing. But we have to enjoy our own company also. By meditating, going within yourself. Now, what is the use? One may ask, Mother, now we have got realization, we have a nice life, we are enjoying ourselves, we are doing so well. The deeper you go, the deeper you touch the essences of all the things, like all the elements. When you had finished your meditation, you saw how the rain fell down, how the rain came suddenly. So rain has felt your depth, or you have felt the depth of rain. Now you know that if you light one little candle and put your finger towards it, with my photograph there, it acts, it reacts, and it gives you a flame which burns, sometimes gives you smoke, sometimes it gallops. So you have noticed that there's a reaction even in the fire. So all elements have got an effect. If a saint wants to have an effect. But first of all, you must reach your own essences. Once you reach your own essences, then you reach the essences of all the elements. And then you can handle all the elements as you like. Or you can order them as you like. First, they will act, expressing that they have been touched. Like today, the rain came, pouring down. Then later on, you can command and you can ask the rain to come, to work out many things of that kind. We have to be deep people. We have to go much deeper within ourselves to touch our essences. That is, you know very well that all our chakras are made out of these essences. Can you suggest? Say, we have got prana and mana. Now prana represents the right side and the mana shakti is the left side. Alright? These two have to be dissolved. Laya means dissolve. Now how do we do it? To dissolve these two things. They are connected with each other. After realization, not before. So before meditation, we give ourselves a balance. Alright? Which side is more, which side is less. At the time, supposing you are emotionally that time disturbed, then you put your right to the left. If you are that time disturbed on the left side, disturbed in the sense that if your left side is frozen, then you raise your left side and give yourself a balance before meditation. Now, let us see which side is less. First of all, put your hands like this. Like this. Are you alright? Getting cool breeze? Getting it? In this hand, not. Alright. Better? Are you getting in this hand? No? Something moving? Cool breeze is coming now. Is there cool breeze? Is it? There is cool breeze in your hand? Are you feeling it? All right. So, once you have given yourself a balance, then the best thing is to pay attention to your emotions, to Manasya. Watch them. You can enlighten your emotions by thinking of your mother, right? Just enlighten them. Just she will solve the problem. Whatever are the problems in the mana, alright? So once you get connected with those emotions and you start looking at them in your meditation, you will see these emotions are rising within you, and if you try to put these emotions on your mother, as they said, the lotus feet of your mother, they will start also resolving those emotions and they'll become sort of expands. You will extend that in such a way that you will feel you are in control of these emotions. You are in control of them, and by that controlling those emotions, your emotions which are expanded, enlightened, are powerful. And these emotions, when you feel that way, then the cause of those emotions can be solved. For example, just now, you got emotionally stirred up because I talked about, say, these children. Naturally, anybody would be. Now, when you are stirred up with that, you put that problem of those feelings that are rising in you, that those waves of feelings that are coming at the lotus feet of your mother. So they get touched, say, by that power, you can say. Then these emotions become enlightened. And when these emotions become enlightened, they have a power to solve the problem. Do you see the point? As if they have reached the shore where they got the light and this problem can be solved. Because now you are not in an individual self. You are in the expanse. You are in the samashti. And because you have entered into that position, that's why you have got these powers of entering into another person's body, to see the vibrations of another person, to raise the Kundalini. Otherwise, you could not have done it. So for you it is very easy to do it, because I am also sitting here in person. So easy to put these emotions just there so that they get enlightened and your wish is fulfilled. Because emotions are nothing but wishes. These are unfulfilled wishes. Now, how they do it otherwise is also this way, that you take up these emotions and put them. So that is, these emotions are actually the left side, as I said, is the desire. So the desire is taken, any desire, and is put in the prana. Now how do you put it on the prana? That you control your prana. That's why they do pranayamas. See? Like you sit down now very comfortably. Now you have a desire, you put your attention to that. Attention is very important. See? Now this attention is to be put onto the prana. So the emotions are there, and then bring those emotions and put them into your attention. Means they are now, you are aware of them. Now what you do is to watch your breathing. See now. Try to reduce your breathing. Reduce it. In the sense that you have breathed out, wait for a while, then breathe in. For a long time. Then you breathe out. So in 1 minute, your breathing will be less than normal. Alright? Try that. Breathe in. Now with the emotions. Keep the attention on the emotions, you see, so that the connection is established. Better? See the Kundalini rises? Now when you are breathing, you find that there is a space in between, which you just leave it vacant. Breathe in. Now leave it vacant. Now breathe out. Now leave it vacant. Breathe in. Keep it there. Then leave it. Keep outside. Now breathe in. Now start breathing in such a way that you stop your breathing. But attention should be on the heart, or could be on the emotions. It's better. Keep the breathing inside for a while. Bring it out, then outside for a while. Then again. Then you'll find that for a while you will not breathe. See, you settle down. The laya takes place between your prana and your mana. Both the Shaktis become one. Now, at this stage when you are silent, now you think of your intellect. It's lost. Just think of it. It's lost. It's no more there. So what is happening? Actually, that this laya, the attention goes into the intellect and enlightens the intellect. See, the thought is not there. Try to find your intellect within yourself. Now see, where is my intellect? Try to find it. It's not there. It's not working. Again try it. It is working, but it has become the samashti. It's become the collective now. See now? Did you follow that? There's no thought. This exercise will give you this thoughtless awareness, establishment of thoughtless awareness. There is no thought. So the second lesson. Alright? May God bless.
So you were speaking about the connection of the element inside of you and how you relate to the element outside but from within. Can you explain that to me?
Sure. So for me, it's always been about nature. As a small child, I was in every tree I could find. And
I can imagine you climbing trees.
And saw the beauty in all the flowers, and was really drawn to the Mother Earth, and it always seemed to rejuvenate me. And I didn't like to wear shoes very much. But I find now our society, we've been wearing plastic shoes, plastic clothes for, I guess, since the 60s or 70s. So it's been quite a long time, and we've had a lot of chemicals in our food. So we've been moving gradually away from everything that's natural, and those natural things are what we were surviving on for so long and what kept us all healthy. And since we've disconnected from that, our immune systems have become weak. We spend less time outside with our feet touching the earth, experiencing the joy of the nature. And this is also what's giving us our immune. And even our food now is not full of vitamins and minerals because we use a lot of chemicals, and we rotate the crops all because we need to make money. So all of these things are contributing to our gradual reduction in our immune system. And so now that we've all slowed down a little bit, we can enjoy those things a little bit more.
Why do you think we need nature?
Because we are nature. We have nature inside of us. We are made up of nature. Nature is made up of the wind, of the air, of the water, of the earth. We also have the gravity inside of us, and we also have the fire inside of us. And all of those things are the elements. And without those, we don't have that connection to the Mother Nature. And we can use those elements to help keep us in balance.
And I can completely relate to what you just said, because we are mostly made of water inside. So obviously, water from the outside, from nature, will have a direct effect on us. Carbon is everywhere, and carbon is what is a substance from the earth. and our body to create energy is fire, is combustion, and of course the air. And I can feel like when I moved to the Blue Mountains, like for me, I completely relate to the air element. And it really hurts me to see how we pollute today. And the cities, the air we're breathing in the cities, and how this micro carbon we have in the air is really affecting everyone in a way that we don't even realize. So it's so important to keep the purity of the elements as well for our own good, for our own sake.
And I guess one of the good things about the current situation is the nature has rejuvenated.
Yeah, thank you for using my word.
Such a beautiful word. And
absolutely, it's so nice to see the nature breathing again and
so
smiling again.
Positive stories coming back about the skies, the clarity of the air, birds nesting where they've never nested before. I think even
wild animals coming back to cities.
That's right, yeah. So amazing things.
And people from cities can see the Himalayas, I've heard, which you can hardly believe that we couldn't see them because of the pollution.
But even that rejuvenation, that's the word of the moment. It happens inside of us as well. We don't need to go to a beauty parlour. We just need to keep that softness inside of us, which is the water element. So when our water element is in balance, our skin becomes soft. When we have that light, of the light, of the fire inside of us, we see that in our eyes. So all of those elements actually manifest within us.
And the lack of breathing, or you were telling me about that due to your profession, this lack of breathing actually completely tense people and stop us from being really truly ourselves. So understanding the breathing and like the breathing exercise and to be able to relax completely within the breath is very important as well.
And the breath element has been a big part of meditation for thousands of years, the prana. And the breath can help to regulate our emotions as well, and to put us into meditation. So we could do a little breathing exercise.
I was just going to ask you, like, what can we do to experiment nature within ourselves? Like, what could we do?
So we can do a little balancing exercise with the breath. So we can put our hands open on our laps, always so that we can feel the vibrations and so that we can diagnose our fingertips and see where we're at. So we can just close our eyes. And as we close our eyes, we can just check our posture and just try and sit up a little bit straight so that the lungs can open up. And when we're breathing, we're going to take a nice, slow, deep breath, not a forced one. And we're going to breathe in, and as we breathe in, we're going to fill up our bellies. And when we feel full, we're going to pause our breath. And we're going to count to 2 in our minds. And then we're going to exhale very gently and slowly till we've exhaled and there's nothing left to exhale. And then again we'll hold our breath for 2 seconds. And then we'll keep this rhythm going, gradually just reducing the breath and lengthening the pauses between the breath. So we can just take a few moments now just to do that. Just breathing in. And pausing. And gently releasing the breath. Pausing on the out breath. Breathing in. Pausing on the in breath. And letting go. Pausing on the out breath. Just continue this for a few moments. that natural rhythm of your breath. You might feel yourself going silent and just bringing your attention up to the top of your head, listening to the gentle water through the top of your head. And just enjoying being. Just being. You may feel a cool breeze flowing across your hands. And this is an indication of your subtle system being in balance. You may feel warmth on one hand or both hands or some of the fingers. If you feel the cool breeze on both of the hands, then just enjoy your meditation. If there's any warmth or tingles on the hands or the fingers, Caroline, could you show us how to balance those?
So inside ourselves, at the base of our spine, there's an energy called the Kundalini, which is our mother, our spiritual mother. And it's dormant, waiting for us to awakening through our pure desire. When this energy awakens from the base of the spine to the top of the head, it goes through centers of energy. There's 7 centers. And those energy centers are made of a conversion of nerves. So they're like a super highway. And blockages can happen. So that's why we feel heat in our hands. Because our fingertips are actually related or connected to our centers, energy centers. And just to give you a few examples so you can understand what I mean. If I feel my Muladhara chakra, so chakra is a word we use for energy centers, and it means wheel in Sanskrit. So if I feel my first chakra at the base of the spine, I'm going to feel that spot here in my hand. If, let's say, I feel my heart chakra, I will feel those little fingers. If I was feeling my Vishuddhi chakra, those fingers, etc. And if you're interested, there's lots of material you can find online. So sometimes I feel tickling or blockages, some kind of pins and needles. Sometimes I even feel itchy. So it depends of each person what your personal feeling is, but it's definitely happening. And to help release that energy, putting our attention and breathing is amazing. Being silent in nature is really working. But the ultimate state is to be in meditation. And the state of meditation is when you start thinking. It's very simple, it's very spontaneous and effortless, but it takes time to establish. But it will work from the beginning, and from little baby steps, we will be able to really clear those blockages And then the flow of that Kundalini, of that energy we have all inside, untouched, because it can't be touched, will blow to the top of your head and really maintain you in that state of meditation and get deeper and deeper. So one simple thing we can do, and that's using our own energy, is to use our hands on certain centers. So let's say this center here, it's our Nabi chakra. It's also our void area. So I will give you more information about that. So this is a center for our satisfaction and also our self-mastery. And satisfaction is something that we all, I think, struggle a little bit with. I do. So just simply accepting, enjoying what we have without trying to pursue for anything else. So let's use our right hand, leave our left hand on our lap, and just use our own flow of energy using a circular motion, a clockwise direction, circular motion. And just relax, completely relax. And you're using your own elements, your own attention. And this peace we can feel all around us in nature. To go deeper in that center. And to find balance within that center. Now you can put your hand back on your lap and just observe what you feel. Just like directed by Ange before, just take a big deep breath that feels fully the tummy, feels fully the lungs. Peacefully, not too fast. And stop the breathing when it's full, and then slowly release it. And then we can put our attention again on our hands and see if there's another finger we can feel that need attention. Is there a specific finger you feel?
I feel the left pinky.
So the left little pinky, as we said before, is the heart, the left heart. And I'm saying left heart because within our subtle system, we have 3 channels. So we have the left channel that follow our left side, crossing on the forehead, ending on the right side of the brain. And we have the right channel, following the right side of the brain, the right side of the body, crossing our forehead, ending on the left side of the brain. And then the central channel that follows the spine to the top of the head, going through the fontanelle here on the top of our head. So the quality of the left side is a quality of emotion and desire. And when our left side is balanced, we feel joy, we feel content, and we feel in a present moment. If the left side is a little bit off balance, we usually live in the past, keep remembering things of the past, and usually painful things or painful memories. And as a result, we feel a bit depressed, sometimes lethargic. So it's not a good space to be. The balance and being in the central channel is a much better space to be. The right side has a great quality of action. So when we have a powerful right side, we are very dynamic and we have a lot of energy to sustain our actions. But if it goes a little bit off balance and too right-sided, as we say, we get a little bit dominating, overpowering, hyperactive, and we stop. The love stop flowing, and we are more like in a mission, planning more and acting more and faster and faster.
You mean like what was happening in the world?
Yes, pretty much. And that kind of slowed down. And I think despite of all the negative impact of this pandemic, we still find like everybody managed to find a bit more peace and to go inside and to slow down. Because acting faster and just going is also creating an imbalance within us. And we are affecting this natural balance of our body and of our elements within. And this has consequences. It can't just happen. And
it's like having an accelerator without a brake.
Exactly. Absolutely. So probably the left will be our brake and the right our accelerator. But if you're always in the center, you don't need any of those, and you're always enjoying the present moment, and you're enjoying everybody you're with at the moment. Thank you for being with me.
And you don't get any tickets.
You don't get tickets. And also you can be self-conscious, not self-conscious, self-aware of your own behavior, of who you want to be, and become your full potential. More in peace, more in action, but action following your pure desire. And what I would describe as my pure desire is my desire to evolve, to become a better person, to become my full potential. So this action of the left and right is very, very important. And through exercise that Anne just took us through, or other exercise that involve other elements, we can find this balance, which is very important in our life. So going back, I didn't lose the track.
My fault.
Going back to the little pinky, which is our left center on the heart chakra that we feel on that finger. So one thing we can do is put our right hand on the heart. And put your full attention there. And each of our chakras are made of all the elements, but there is an element that is more important for that chakra. And for the heart chakra is actually the air element. So breathing really helps the chakra to clear. And this is kind of very obvious to all of us because, for example, if you have a big fright, your breath will stop and you will start to accelerate your breath a little bit after that. So it's very important to regulate your breath and to deeply breathe all the time. And the left heart is also the center for our spirit. The most fundamental truth about ourselves is that we are a spiritual being. We are not this body, not this mind, not these emotions. We are the pure spirit. And if you just say that to yourself with full confidence, because it's the truth, you will open your heart chakra. You will clear the blockages. Mother, I am the spirit. I am the pure spirit. I am eternal. and infinite. A drop in the ocean, and the ocean in a drop. We can address our Kundalini as our mother. As I said before, it's our inner spiritual mother. Mother, please come in my heart. Please cleanse my heart with your love. With your infinite knowledge. With the truth. Mother, please help me to embrace my spirit. I am the spirit. I am the spirit. Take another big deep breath. And you can put your hand back on your lap. And can you show us how you would use the Mother Earth to help clearing ourselves?
I feel so the spirit now. I don't think I can talk anymore. So the Mother Earth has the qualities of gravity. So without her gravity, we would be floating off in space. So she keeps us close to her, like a real mother protecting her children. And so with her absorbing powers, she also absorbs everything, all the heat, or the excess heat from our bodies. So when you're sitting on the earth, you put your hands flat on the earth, with your attention above your head, and a sincere desire and a humble request. Please, Mother Earth, absorb all of the excess heat in my subtle system, in my body. It causes agitation, disturbs my peace, prevents the love from flowing in my heart. Please give me your qualities of complete generosity, providing everything we could possibly imagine to live a happy and simple life. Please give us your qualities of forbearance and resilience. And give us your qualities of nourishment, that we can be nourishing to each other and to ourselves.
Angela, can you help us with understanding how we can clear ourselves using the sky and looking at the sky?
So the sky, particularly in Australia, from all of my friends from overseas, say has a very special quality of light. It's very, very much lighter than everywhere else in the world. And the sky is relating to the ether element. The sky is very vast and has the capacity to clear out the back of our head, which is where all of our conditionings are. So it's very good for clearing the left channel. The left channel in its extreme can be a dark and cold place. And so when we look at the sky and look at that beautiful blue, it brings light into the darkness of our left side. And we say Mother Earth, but we also say Father Sky. So the sky is the witness that watches over us, especially at nighttime. I find when I look at the stars and you feel that magnitude of that witness and that awe of the sky. And it makes you feel very small, like that grain of dust, that speck of dust that we are. And so for me, when I look at the sky, I go thoughtless, and it helps me a lot. And so to clear out this Agya chakra is very good to look at the sky. If you work on computers, like I do through the day, or you're indoors with a lot of not natural light, then when you look at the sky, it helps your eyes. So if you're looking, you can open your eyes wide and stare as long as you can. And eventually you'll see that you stop blinking, and it helps your attention. So for me, the sky is particularly powerful on the weekends and after work to clear myself. And if you have small children, you can lay on the earth and you can look up at the sky, especially after school, and it helps them to calm down. Laying on the earth, they get that earth element and the beauty of the sky, and you can do cloud watching, which is also very fun. In these times where we have time on our hands, it's great to go out on these beautiful autumn, nearly winter days, and use the earth element and the sky element together. Placing your hands on the Mother Earth and looking up at the sky.
And also listen to the birds.
So now we've covered the air element, the earth, the ether. We are going to discover how we can use water to find balance within ourselves. We're now going to experience how to use water elements to help regain balance. So the water is a very special element because it purifies. And along the day, we accumulate tension, we accumulate negative thoughts, and it's very important to get rid of them before we start to be in a state of meditation. We just need to find a little bit of balance and to regain this peace before we can start. So I'm just going to use a very simple balancing technique. We've talked about the left and right side just a little bit before in the webcast. So I'm going to ask you to close your eyes and to take a few big deep breaths. And try to find this peaceful space within yourself. We are going to drop our right hand toward the Mother Earth, toward the water element as well. And put our attention on the left side. Our left side is the side of our pure desire, our desire to evolve, to be our full potential. It's also the side of our emotions. And when that side is balanced, we feel joy within. Mother, please enlighten my left side. Please purify my left side with the water element. If there is any depression, lethargy, sadness inside me, let the Mother Earth absorb all of this. And please help me to live in the present moment, not in the past, with painful memories. And just let go everything, all your tension, all your thoughts. What this movement is doing is taking all the tension and negativity from our left side into the right arm, into the water and earth element. And remember to breathe peacefully. You can put your right hand back on your lap and lift your left hand towards the sky, just to invite all the heat accumulated into our right hand or right side to go into the left hand, into the ether element. Our right side is governed by the sun, so this side has tendency to overheat, and the excess heat has to go to help us find balance and peace. Mother, please enlighten my right side. Please cool down my right side so I can be fully peaceful. Please make me dynamic but in peace, without overthinking and overplanning and overdoing. If there is any anger, any hyperactivity, any domination inside me, any aggressiveness, please take it to the air and ether element. And please help me to live in the present moment, not in the future. You can put your left hand back on your lap and put your full attention on the top of your head. And a few big deep breaths peacefully. Mother, please help me to stay in balance, to live in the present moment, here and now. To be in thoughtless awareness. You can bring your right hand in front of the beginning of your spine and scoop the Kundalini energy, raising up the spine to the top of your head. And you can gently massage your scalp in a clockwise direction. And keep your journey going up and see if you can feel a gentle cool breeze coming from the top of your head. As a manifestation of your Kundalini energy. This energy will become stronger as you clear regularly using the element and as you meditate regularly, especially being in a state of thoughtless awareness. So let's stay in meditation for 2 more minutes. If any thought is coming, just let it go. Don't react to it, just let it go. You can slowly open your eyes. This technique is called foot soaking. Personally, I do it almost every day. So I encourage you to also try it and keep going with it if you feel that it makes a difference for you. We did it today in a river, but you can also use the ocean if you live next to the ocean. And if you don't have neither a river, neither the ocean, or if you just like to be in the comfort of your home, just take a bucket and full of water. It can be warm water in winter if you want to.
with a handful of salt and do your meditation while you are in the bucket. So the element we haven't talked about yet is a fire element, and Angela is going to help us to understand how the fire element can help us regain balance.
For thousands of years, the fire element has been used to clear away negative energies. To clear our left channel, which is to do with the past and is a more cold and damp place, and we use the fire to warm it up and to bring us into the central channel so that we can attain the state of meditation. The 3-candle treatment has been taught by Shri Mataji, the founder of Sahaja Yoga, to clear the left channel. And she suggested that in the beginning, if we feel a left side, a constant left side heaviness, that we can do candles in the morning and just chip away gradually and improve our left side. So the first candle can be placed at our left hip at the back, which is called the Swadhisthana chakra, the second chakra, which is here. And the second candle can be placed at our fingertips, with the fingers aligning to each of the chakras on the chart there you can see. And the third candle we use to clear each chakra as we go up, and we can also clear the whole left side. So the best thing to do is to hold your hand out and see where your vibrations are. So if you're feeling heat over the whole hand or heaviness, then we can just gradually go up and across and around the whole left side to clear the whole left side channel. And we can say the affirmations that we learn, which you can find on the website as we're clearing the chakra. So we can say, Mother Kundalini, please clear my left side using the fire element. And we do this until we feel the coolness on the whole left hand. So if we feel the coolness on the whole left hand, but there's still some tingles on some fingers, we can see which finger it is on the chart, and then we can put the candle on that chakra. For example, if it's the middle finger, which is the Navi chakra here, which clears our any dissatisfaction that we feel, we can bring ourselves into balance there. So we just gently go around, or we can hold it still depending on how you feel. And when you feel your middle finger going cool, then you know that that chakra is in balance and you can move on. And again, we just do the treatment so that we can attain meditation. So once you feel the cool breeze on your hand, just put the candles down and open up your hands. And just see if you can feel that state of meditation where the thoughtless awareness is there and the peace is there. And if you can feel that, then just go into meditation. If you feel more tingles come up on any of the fingers, again, you can just go to that chakra, perhaps the Vishuddhi chakra here. And you can just again clear that one until the candles release the energies and the whole chakra feels cool on your fingertips and you are in a state of meditation.
So we hope this was useful to find some balance through the meditation, through the nature and within ourselves.
So for more information about what we went through today and how you can deepen your experience, just go to freemeditation.com.au and you'll find a link to the many webcasts that have been happening through the last few months. And those webcasts are provided live and then they're uploaded so you can watch them again if you miss one. So that's freemeditation.com.au, and we hope you have a beautiful evening. And it's goodbye from Angela.
And goodbye from Caroline.